How did Lamborghini go from tractors to cars? Lamborghini started as a tractor manufacturing company in Italy after the Second World War, but its creator, Ferruccio Lamborghini, soon shifted his focus to manufacturing race cars and then luxury cars. But why? Watch this video till the end as we explore the life of Ferruccio Lamborghini and the journey of Lamborghini to success. Lamborghini now stands at a valuation of a staggering $21 billion and market analysts predict that it can surpass the value of Ferrari very soon. But wait, let's pause for a minute and rewind to go back to the early days of Lamborghini. But before diving in, make sure you subscribe to our channel for incredible stories from the history of automobiles. Enough talking, let's get started. In a beautiful small town called Cento, situated in northern Italy, a boy named Ferruccio Lamborghini was born to Antonio and Evelina Lamborghini on April 12, 1916. His father, Antonio Lamborghini, used to cultivate and harvest grapes, and in his early years of life, Ferruccio used to help his father with farming daily. However, farming wasn't his cup of tea, and he soon found out what actually was more interesting for him. While farming with his father, he would find himself intrigued by the sound and mechanics of the farming machinery. This curiosity motivated him to enroll and study at the Fratelli Taddia Technical Institute near the city of Bologna. But then came World War II, and it turned Ferruccio's life forever. World War II started in 1939, and it engulfed the entirety of Europe. In 1940, at the age of 24, Ferruccio Lamborghini was drafted into the Italian Air Force as a mechanic. His curiosity turned into a passion, and he quickly became one of the most skilled mechanics in his unit. In recognition of his dedication and passion, Ferruccio was appointed as the supervisor of the vehicle maintenance unit. However, 4 years into the war, the Germans turned on their key ally, Italy, and captured almost 30,000 Italian soldiers as prisoners of war. Some of the soldiers managed to escape the Germans, including Ferruccio Lamborghini. However, he soon returned to Rhode Island, where he was deployed during the World War. But this time, he returned in civilian clothes to avoid being captured by the German army. Ferruccio went on to do various odd jobs to earn a living in war-struck Italy before opening his own small vehicle workshop with the permission of the German army. In 1945, Rhode Island fell to the British Army, and Ferruccio was arrested by the army and was kept as a prisoner for 1 year before being released in 1946. He immediately returned to his home country and got married. This felt like a new start for Ferruccio after a long period of war and struggle in life. However, the joy proved to be temporary as his wife died in 1947 while giving birth to his first child, Tonino. Soon after this tragedy, Ferruccio decided to make a new start and opened a garage in Pieve di Cento, near the city of Bologna. After realizing there was an emerging market of agricultural machinery in post-war Italy, Ferruccio Lamborghini saw an opportunity to capitalize on the situation. Using parts from military vehicles, he manufactured the very first batch of Carioca tractors, which became the foundational stone for the brand Lamborghini. These tractors were fitted with engines from Morris trucks, which were actually 6-cylinder petrol engines. Now that was a problem because petrol was very expensive post-World War in Italy. But Ferruccio soon realized how to deal with this issue. Ferruccio used a fuel atomizer that allowed the tractor engines to start using petrol but would then switch to diesel, which was fairly cheaper at the time. What followed was the mass popularity of the Carioca tractors among the farmers. Looking at the immense success of these tractors, Ferruccio Lamborghini founded Lamborghini Trattori in 1948 in Cento, Italy. The company focused on expanding its already popular tractor business across the nation. Witnessing an exponential rise in his wealth, Ferruccio Lamborghini shifted his focus to cars. Ferruccio Lamborghini was mad about cars. He owned many successful cars of the time, like Alfa Romeos, Lancias, Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, Maserati 3500 GTs, and even a Ferrari 250 GT. However, he believed that none of these cars were suitable for long tours, and that's why Ferruccio decided to design and manufacture a grand touring car that would outpace its competitors. Ferruccio Lamborghini founded Automobili Ferruccio Lamborghini SPA in October 1963 after displaying its first car at the 1963 Turin Motor Show. However, the making of the first Lamborghini car is a roller coaster story. It began just 4 months before the show, with Ferruccio Lamborghini commissioning Società Autostar, an engineering firm, to redesign a V12 engine for use in his new cars. The main goal was to design and build a car engine that is suitable for the roads rather than the racing tracks. Other competitors like Ferrari would repurpose their race car engines for grand touring cars, and that's exactly what Ferruccio hated about these cars. He wanted a V12 engine crafted specifically for road use. The first Lamborghini car was called the 350 GTV. The development of the 350 GTV was nothing short of astonishing. In just 4 months, this car was brought to life. However, the engine designed by Giotto Bizzarini remained a point of contention. Due to their ongoing disagreement, the prototype was displayed in Turin without an engine under its hood. As the legend goes, Ferruccio Lamborghini had the engine compartment filled with bricks to maintain the car's proper height, and the bonnet was kept shut to cover the missing engine. Despite the absence of an engine, the motoring press responded warmly to the 350 GTV. This unique and mysterious display captured the imagination of all who laid eyes on it. It was the beginning of a brand new chapter in the history of Lamborghini. Right after the successful unveiling of its first car, Ferruccio Lamborghini founded Automobili Ferruccio Lamborghini SPA on October 30th, 1963. Despite favorable reviews of the 350 GTV, Ferruccio Lamborghini decided to rework the car for production. The resulting 350 GT, restyled by Carrozzeria Touring of Milan, featured a detuned V12 engine. It was launched at the 1964 Geneva Motor Show, and 120 cars were sold. After that, Lamborghini produced many successful cars that car enthusiasts loved. In 1965, Giampaolo Dallara increased the engine displacement to 3.9 liters, creating the 400 GT. This stretched revision of the 350 GT/400 GT introduced 2+2 seating and received praise from the motoring press. The success of the 2+2 models allowed Lamborghini to expand its workforce and services. Lamborghini sought a replacement for the aging 400 GT. Several design proposals were considered, but none were approved. Ultimately, Bertone designer Mario Marazzi collaborated with Lamborghini's engineers to create the Islero 400 GT. Designed by Marcello Gandini, the Espada was introduced at the 1969 Geneva Motor Show. The front-mounted V12 engine produced 330 PS, 240 kilowatts or 330 horsepower, and the car featured innovative gull-wing doors. It became a successful 4-seater Gran Turismo, with 1,217 cars produced over a decade. In 1971, Lamborghini developed a replacement for the Miura, known as the LP500. It featured a longer chassis with a longitudinal engine layout and was styled by Marcello Gandini. The LP500 was unveiled at the 1971 Geneva Motor Show, marking another milestone in Lamborghini's history. As the world faced a financial crisis, Ferruccio Lamborghini's businesses encountered significant challenges. In 1971, Lamborghini's tractor company, which exported a major portion of its production, began to struggle. The cancellation of orders from key importers like Cento in South Africa and political turmoil in Bolivia, where a large tractor order was canceled, dealt a severe blow. Compounded by the unionized workforce that couldn't be laid off, the financial woes deepened. In 1972, Ferruccio Lamborghini sold his entire stake in Lamborghini Trattori to Same, another tractor manufacturer, in a move to mitigate the financial challenges. The entire Lamborghini group was grappling with difficulties, and the development of Lamborghini's cars slowed down. The production version of the LP500 missed the 1972 Geneva Motor Show, and only the P400 GTS version of the Jarama was presented. Ferruccio Lamborghini, recognizing the need for financial relief, began discussions with Georges-Henri Rossetti, a wealthy Swiss businessman and a friend of Ferruccio's who also owned Lamborghini cars. Ferruccio eventually sold 51% of the company to Rossetti for $600,000, effectively giving off control of the company he had founded. Rossetti, however, played a minimal role in the company's operations. In 1974, Ferruccio Lamborghini sold his remaining 49% stake in Lamborghini Automobile to René Lamar, another friend of George's Henri Rossetti. With this move, Ferruccio Lamborghini cut all ties with the cars and tractors bearing his name. He retired to his estate on the shores of Lake Transamino in central Italy, where he lived until his death in 1993. In 1998, Lamborghini found a new lease on life when Volkswagen subsidiary Audi AG acquired the company for around $110 million. The Diablo, in its final GT version, was introduced in 1999. However, it wasn't exported to the US due to production constraints. This decade saw Lamborghini's rebirth, starting with Project L147, which led to the Murcielago's introduction. Belgian designer Luc Donkerwolke played a pivotal role. The Murcielago received upgrades in 2005, marking the return of the LP naming convention. It introduced the single-clutch E-gear transmission. Privateer racing teams embraced the Murcielago's racing potential. The Aventador, a successor to Murcielago, made its debut in 2011, representing the brand's resurgence. It featured an angular design and a new V12 engine, retiring the original Giotto Bizzarini-designed V12. Lamborghini celebrated its 50th anniversary in 2013 with the Aventador LP 720-450° Anniversario. The Gallardo also received significant updates and achieved record sales. In 2019, the Sian FKP 37 marked the brand's entry into the hybrid market. The 2022 Lamborghini Aventador Ultima closed a remarkable chapter in the brand's resurgence. Today, the company stands at a stunning valuation of $21 billion and is loved by millions worldwide. And that was the story of Lamborghini, a car that is the dream of many. We hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos in the future. We'll see you in the next video.